Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dog, cats, and squirrels, or anybody who might want to listen to an old man like me. Hello, world. Hello, money. Hola, dinero. Hola, mundo. Shout out. Shout out. Awesome shout outs all over the world, baby. Yeah, you know it's that time. Shout out time. You know I love giving shout outs, guys, while people are alive. I do not like giving shout outs to anybody dead. I can't do that for you. I can't put no flower on your casket. I can't put no flower on your grave because they're going to wilter. They're going to wilter like you already wilted if you already in that grave or you already in that casket. I don't do it. So when I get to meet people out there on my daily journeys, Gerald Costello give you flowers, whether you're a young man or a young lady. It's that time of day, baby. So let's get started. I'm your host, Gerald Costello. Guys, it's a beautiful day. I was out in Lancaster today and some parts of Nicholasville, Kentucky. And I got to meet some great people. And then as I come back home to Lexington, I got to meet some more people as well. So I want to get right to it, guys. I don't want to hold nobody up. I got to give out my shout outs. So who we going to start out with? We're going to start out with a young lady by the name of Ellie Jo. And her partner she worked with named Bryson. I was actually taking some pictures over in Lancaster, Kentucky, and I got a bit hungry. And I love Mexican food, man. Oh, man, do I love me some Mexican food. Because, see, I lived in Mexico for 3 years. I lived in a little town called Loma Linda, but it was in between Rosarita and Ensenada. It was a little town called Loma Linda. I lived over there for 3 years before I became a social worker in New Jersey. And it was a beautiful town. I love that town. If I didn't get that job as a social worker in New Jersey, I promise you I'd have still been in Mexico to this day, right now. And that was many moons ago. But anyway, that's here and not there. But I love Mexico, man. And I got to eat some authentic Mexican food. And man, let me tell you, this restaurant that I went to today, I just popped up on it. I said, oh, wow. And it was a nice looking restaurant too. I'm going to show you the picture right here up to the left. Called Los Agaves Restaurant. And man, I got to show you this burger too. I mean, not burger, this big old burrito. This young man made me a carne asada burrito. It was humongous. It was almost bigger than me, man. It was definitely bigger than my arm. I thought that burrito was lifting weights. It was so big, and boy, it was delicious. And I got to meet Ellie Jo and Bryson, and they was so professional. They just everything about them was just on point. I say that, man. I love their mannerisms. I definitely love the professionalism. They was right on point. I really mean it. They was on point. Guys, if you ever interested in a burrito or any type of Mexican food, and you live anywhere in Lancaster or you passing through Lancaster, man, please go up there to this restaurant right here, man. I mean, that burrito was delicious, second to none. It was really, really good. And I like Ellie Jo and I like Bryson. You guys made my day. Thank you, Ellie Jo, and thank you, Bryson. And hey, man, if any of you guys out there hear me in the Lancaster market, if you ever in Lancaster, please stop in. And let me see what's the address. It's 515 Stanford Road, Lancaster, Kentucky, called Los Agaves. Man, great, great food. I recommend it. You know me, boy. I love food. And if it ain't no good, I tell you it's no good. I just be honest like that. But this food is delicious. Big old burrito, man. It took me all day to eat that doggone thing. I had 3 helpings. 3 helpings, man. Wow, what a great burrito. Wow, thank you, Ellie Jo, and thank you, Bryson. I tell you guys, I'm going to shout you guys out. My word always be my bond. If I tell you something, you can believe it, you can take it to the bank. And I just want you guys to know you now officially in the books. Make sure you guys follow me too, man. And let everybody else know that I do history channels in 60 seconds. I go all over the world. And I don't know where I'm going to be tomorrow. I think I might go to Frankfort, Kentucky. That's what's on my mind. But I never know. But anyway, it's a pleasure meeting you guys. And you now officially in the books. Ellie Jo and Bryson. I wish you much success in all your endeavors and your pursuit of happiness. And I know you guys are going to be very successful in whatever you do. Because with that personality that you guys got, your mannerisms is on point, and your professionalism is on point. I love every bit of it. I know the manager and the owner love it too, because they wouldn't hire you if they didn't. But thank you guys. You really made my day. And I will be back when I come to Lancaster. You best believe I'm coming over to have me a full course meal. Because I wanted to have a meal, but I was on the run. I didn't want to be sitting down when I know I'm on the run. Man, on the run. All right, I digress. But again, you guys now officially in the books. Alex, Joy, and Bryce. All right, who we got next? You know, ladies always first, man. Ladies always first. So the next young lady I want to talk about, her name is Jessica. You know, my dog was thirsty, and that hot bottle of water I had in the trunk of my car, it was really hot. And I don't like my dog drinking hot water. It's bland. So I go into the store, buy my dog a bottle of water, and I bought me some juice. And I got to meet Jessica. And I bought 2 lottery tickets, too. And I told Jessica, man, and she mistakenly gave me a power play, I think it's called. Because I just wanted, I always thought if I'm going to win, I'm going to win with $2 as opposed to $3. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, she mistakenly gave me 1 ticket, I think, with the power play on it. And I told her, if we win, you know, I'm coming back to knock the door down. We headed to Louisville, baby. We're going to be headed to Louisville. But Jessica, thank you for your professionalism. Thank you for your mannerisms. Man, you made my day in that store. I had a good time with you, you know, chopping it up. That little bit of time we had, man, it's great to just talk to people, man. Just feel people out. And she had a great smile, guys. You know, as I tell you, when you go into a store and you see a person looking like this, man, turn around and run out that store. But when I walked in this store, the first young lady I observed was Jessica, and she had this big, beautiful smile, and she was welcoming me as I was paying for my items. Jessica, I want to shout you out. Thank you for your professionalism, thank you for your mannerism, and thank you for your beautiful personality. It really means a lot to me, man, when I go out in the world and just meet so many people and just see how so many people be looking, man. They don't even know it's a blessing just to be alive. And you walk around like this. Oh my God, it just hurt me to my heart. And as I was coming out that store, Jessica, I see a guy had a New Jersey tag. I wanted to, you know, I was trying to get his attention. He wouldn't let the window down. And I said, boy, that's a New Jersey for real. And he did finally let the window down. He said, boy, you too friendly around here, man. He said, you know where I'm from. I said, I know you're from New Jersey. You don't speak, you don't talk to people. I know, well, you ain't in New Jersey. I just wanted to let you know that I worked in New Jersey as a social worker. And I was just acknowledging you as a New Jersey tag. That's all. And I went on about my business. I mean, this guy, wow, man. Them jerseys ain't gonna never change, man. They just mean for nothing, for no reason. They just mean people for no reason. And all my New Yorkers, man, just mean people for no reason. I mean, when I first moved to New York and New Jersey, guy, I was just speaking to everybody on the train. And, you know, everybody was looking at me like I was crazy. Nobody spoke to me. I remember a guy getting shot in New York, man, right in the subway. And people just stepped over the guy. I had to stay there till the ambulance come to take care of this guy because that's the passion in me as a social worker. But it hurt me to my heart to see this man get shot in the train station. And everybody just walked over the man. I mean, wow. Yeah, it's really rough in New Jersey, New York. They don't speak to you. They don't talk to you. If they don't know you, they ain't saying nothing to you. I can't be like that. I wasn't raised like that, and I'd never be like that. I speak to people. You don't have to speak back to me. That's okay. But I'm going to speak. I was taught how to speak to people. It don't cost you anything. It don't hurt to you at all to speak to people. So anyway, Jessica, I had a good time with you. God bless you, sweetheart. And then when I'm back in Lancaster, I definitely drop in and say hello to you, okay? And you now officially in the books. All right, Jessica, on to the next one. All right, so the next person, young lady I want to talk about, named Lauren at Popeyes. Okay, I always go get my Popeyes too. You know, I love my Popeyes chicken. And I got to meet Lauren. She was my host. She's the one who took care of me with the chicken. And Lauren, I'm shouting you out, sweetheart. I know you had a long day. I know you're probably tired. You're probably going to sleep, waiting up for me to give out the shout-outs. I know you probably done hit the bed right now, but I had to give my shout-outs. I was a little late because I had to go to Walmart. But anyway, it was nice meeting you, Lauren. God bless you, and I wish you much success, too, in all your endeavors in pursuit of happiness. And you now officially in the books, Lauren. Lauren from Popeyes. Guys, if you ever over in the area over on New Circle Road, go over to Popeyes and holler at Lauren. She'll be there at the cash register taking care of you, making sure you get whatever you need. But good night, Lauren, and God bless you, sweetheart. And when I'm back in the area, I will definitely drop in and say hello to you. All right, the next young lady I want to speak of is named Victoriana. I met her tonight as I went to get me some groceries. Yeah, I always have to get me some groceries, man. I like to go late where ain't no traffic. I like standing in long lines. I walked right through there, got what I wanted, and got the heck out of there. But in the process, I met a young lady by the name of Victoriana. Wonderful young lady. Wonderful, wonderful young lady. And I proceeded to tell her that I used to be a social worker. She said, hey, that's what I do. And then she said, but I'm not a licensed clinical social worker. I said, that's okay. Catholic Church got all kind of positions open, and you'll find something. I promise you, you'll find something in Catholic Church. She had never heard of Catholic Church, so I pulled it up on the phone. And she seen Catholic Church pop up, pop out. One here in Lexington. I told the Catholic Church all over the world. Huge organization. Huge organization. I love me some Catholic Church. Great, great company. And Victoriana, it was a pleasure meeting you. And young lady, I know you're going to be very successful in all your endeavors in pursuit of happiness as well. And again, tell your family I say hello. And man, I wish you much success. And you walk in faith and stay encouraged, okay? It was a pleasure meeting you. All right, so guys, I got one guy I got to talk about. I got all my ladies out the way. But this young man named Elvis, I met Elvis in Lancaster, Kentucky as well. I think he just got through eating up at Subway, and he was out there, taking his time, getting that little weight off his belly. Because, when you eat, man, you got to sit down and let that food digest. And anyway, I got to see him as I was taking historical landmarks, and I went over there and introduced myself. Elvis, it was nice meeting you guys. And I wish you much success in all your endeavors and pursuit of happiness as well. And make sure you guys all follow me, man, because I'm all over the place. I don't tell them where I'll be tomorrow. I'm thinking I'm going to be in Frankfort, Kentucky. I want to go do the Capitol and things of that nature. But we don't know. I really don't know. I'll wait till tomorrow come and let that happen. But anyway, Elvis, it's nice meeting you. And it was a pleasure meeting you. And I hope, again, that if I don't ever see you again, just keep up with me on the YouTube channel, because old Gerald Costello all over the place. I'm Professor Bowtie on the scene in my high visibility grid. You better stop playing with me. All right, guys, that's it for me today. Those are all the people that I met. But guys, let's understand this here before I go. To the world, you might be one person, but to that one person, you just might be their world. And people don't care how much you know until first they know how much you care. And I won't see each and every one of you at the top. I'm going to see each and every one of you over the top until sometime we meet out there again in this beautiful, beautiful world. I'm your host, Gerald Costello, a.k.a. Professor Bowtie, on the scene in my high visibility green. Good night, and God bless each and every one of you. And make sure that you give flowers before people die. Like I give flowers every day I meet people, you give flowers too before they die. You know what a flower is? It's an honest compliment and a sincere compliment. All right? Good night, guys, and God bless everybody.